let's talk. I should have left room for these, actually. I'll write these guys in a second. Actually, do. Oh shoot. I use Photoshop more than Mischief, so I haven't used all of its tools to the best of my ability. Can I move things? Okay, whatever. We're not even gonna worry. I'll write you guys later. Let's start with these three. They would be a period, a question mark, and an exclamation mark. You've already seen two of them. You've seen this guy here, which over here I will write the pronunciation, and then I'll write it in romanization, and then IPA. So, se. Se is a period. Se. Next guy here. Sa. Sa. I think that's right. I'm very sorry if my IPA is bad. It's a little rusty. I think that's how you would do this in IPA, kind of like that. Sa. This sa is a question mark. Sa. And then we've got si. Si. And if you're following the trend, get out of my way. Sorry, my notes. This guy here is a exclamation mark. So se, sa, si. And if you hear this at the end of the sentence, it tells your brain that was a statement, that was a question, or that was an exclamation. And to tell you the truth, this can really change the meaning of a sentence. And I'll give you an example right here. Sorry. Sometimes my own spelling is kind of bad. I have problems with my ahs and my a's. There we go. They usually merge. Okay, so Griffin som me parle te sisse. Griffin som me parle te sisse. This is my name is Griffin. We've done this before. However, if I were to write it like this, Griffin so me parle te si sa. Griffin so me parle te si sa. That is my name Griffin? Or my name is Griffin? Like, it's the same words, but it has a different intonation to it that makes it a question. So, Griffin se me parle te si se. My name is Griffin. Griffin se me parle te si sa. Is my name Griffin? Nay, it is. But yeah, you get the picture. I'm pretty sure it's not a hard concept to grasp. Okay, so let's do 3 more standard dudes, and then we'll move on to some of the nonsense ones. This one's honestly pretty nonsense. Like, it's not even. The next 3 are not even in English, but I like them. I mean, this one was at a point in time. This is an Interrobang. Which I'm pretty sure, yeah. Sisa. And if anybody knows what an Interrobang is, it's basically a question exclamation. It'd be like that. Sisa. And then you put the little period. So, yeah. This guy is a weirdo. Sisa. Yeah, you could use this in a conversation. I honestly probably wouldn't even use this very often in my own Ardomanian. But it is a standard one that is everywhere in Ardoman. But like the Interrobang nowadays, not a lot of people use it. But it's cool. Okay, so we've got one more. No, two more standard guys. This guy over here you've already seen. this would be, if I can get my pencil to work. Sorry. Try that again. This is den. I think IPA actually would be like that the way I pronounce it. Den. But I guess the most right way, if you didn't have my... I honestly have kind of developed my own accent. It would probably be written like that. Den. Den. Because all the vowels should be pronounced evenly, but even I have my own problems. Den. So, den is certainty, as I've told you last time. So, we actually have a mark for that too. Again, all these marks that no one uses. They're so cool, but, yeah. Den. So you'd say that to make something a command, to make it known in your sentence that you're very sure of yourself. It's certainty. And then this last guy here, this is acclamation. And I hope I got the definition right. If not, I hope I got the definition of the word acclamation correct, because if not, I'll add an annotation here or something. But this guy here, this is pronounced V. So, V. And basically, I'm pretty sure acclamation is if you're surprised. It's either you're surprised or it's like a super exclamation. Wait, no, it's 2 exclamation marks, so I bet you it's like exclamatory exclamations. Like, this is an extra exclamation mark. If I am wrong, I will totally, I will post it, I'll stick an annotation here. Because even I'm not so sure on that one. Anyway, these 6 guys up here, all standard Ardomanian. You'll hear 6 of these guys everywhere. Now, let's get into some regional stuff. Or, poetic Ardomanian, I guess. These guys you won't hear very often. And there are so many of these weird ones that, honestly, there are so many of these guys that, I wouldn't use them in a conversation, but they're pretty fun. So this guy here is doubt. Honestly, most of the ones that you wouldn't use are straight up emotions. Like how, se, sa, and si, that's punctuation. But this doubt, like I doubt myself, that's an emotion. So most emotional ones you wouldn't really use that often. This is pronounced Aiden. So Aiden. Or I think I pronounce it Aiden, but don't be like me. Yeah, don't trust my own accent sometimes. It should be Aiden. They'd have to be equal sounds. Aiden. See, I have problems doing it with my own accent, but follow the rules of Ardomanian. Follow the phonetical rules. Okay. Next guy. This is authority. I believe this is, yeah. Sudden. So, sudden. Oh, I forgot the little period there too. Sudden. Yeah, this is authority. If you used this, honestly, it'd probably be rude to use it in conversation, because you're asserting yourself over someone else if you put this in your sentence. Sudden. If you said this to your boss, you'd probably get fired. It would be offensive. Okay, next one. Pride. Again, another emotional one that you wouldn't really want to tack onto the end of your sentence. This would probably make you look like a jerk. Veil. Veil. So, pride. And honestly, a lot of these are adjectives or like emotional nouns. You could say an emotional noun at the end of your sentence. Honestly, that's what's going on here. Veil would be pride. Saden, that would be authority or like authoritativeness, I guess. So you could take an emotional noun and tack it to the end of your sentence and make it that emotion. That's really what's going on here. I guess if you had one that was never used before, you'd just have to make up a symbol for it. Here we've got fury. If you wanted to show how enraged you are. So, oh, I've been skipping the romanizations. I'm very sorry. This would be Axton. So, romanization. Dane. There we go. Axdane. Axdane. Axton. If you wanted to make sure everyone knows how absolutely enraged you are, tack Axton onto the end of your sentence. It'll get the point across. And then finally, appraisal. This is a nicer one. Probably one usable in a sentence and still be acceptable. Siveden. No, Sivedi. Appraisal. So if you wanted to let someone know how absolutely stellar they're doing, Sivedi. And then here we go. Sivedi. Sivedi. That is like one of the many, regional ones that is acceptable to use in a conversation. I would not use Axden. I would not use Veil. I would most certainly not use Saden. Maybe use Doubt if you wanted someone to pity you. Or, Eden. Okay, and now that's all the vocab for today. Remember these guys up here, because those are your most important ones. But to finish off, there's one last concept that I kind of glazed over. Actually, I didn't even mention it, but you can combine these at the end of sentences to make new things. Like the Interrobang, that's kind of a combination of things. It actually has a symbol for it, but I guess if you didn't have a symbol for something and you wanted to express an emotion and have it be a question or something, like let's be let's make an authoritative question. Sure, why not? So it would be, gotta look back at my symbols sometimes. You'd really just combine both of them. Just end with whatever kind of punctuation you would want. Emotional punctuation can be tacked on before, punctuation. So that is Saden? Yeah, Saden. So this would be pronounced Sadensa? Sadensa, I guess. Sadensa. Saden. Sadensa. So really what this just does here is I just made a question authoritative. So I don't know how you would say that in the real world, but it's pronounced Sadensa. And you could do this for anything. You could say Axtensa. Axtensa Civilisa. It's really very flexible. CDC. Actually, you wouldn't do it with statements. You'd leave them alone if it were statements. So if you're using an emotional punctuation, and if you used just saden, that's a statement. You'd have to tack on the question to make it a question. You wouldn't go saden se. That's not right. It's a statement in itself. Anyway, I think we're done for today. Hopefully that wasn't like 22 minutes like last time. But yeah, that's everything for today. Lots of punctuation, covered a lot of grammatical things. Next time I might do a vocab. I might do a vocab or a grammar. We'll see. We'll toss it up. If you want one or the other, let me know. If you want more grammar, leave a comment. If you want some vocab, leave a comment. If you just want to listen to me talk and draw funny shapes, leave a comment. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. I hope you learned something today. Go out there, use some punctuation. Let me know if the romanization, if the IPA helps you. Let me know if my IPA sucks, cause I'm very new to it, and I'm learning it so I can help you guys out. Or I'm really picking back up on it so I can help you guys out, cause my IPA is very rusty. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. I will see you all in the next one. Sobrillánase.